Minecraft is a game that's been around for a long time, and when a game's been around so long, it's easy to get bored and burnt out. But Minecraft is also a game teeming with endless possibilities, so today, me and my foxy friend Millie are going to be slowing down and learning how to enjoy Minecraft all over again. And who knows, you might fall back in love with it too. First thing that always strikes me about a Minecraft world fresh out of the launcher is how new the whole thing is. It's a new and completely untouched world. No one has been here before me, and chances are no one will be here after. I feel like in the busy and the hurry to complete whatever challenges I tend to set myself, there is no time to appreciate that this really is a whole world, which is why I don't want to settle down too quickly, so let's see what we can find out here. We seem to have spawned in some kind of horse meadow because there are horses literally everywhere. And there's also a really cute bee. Let's just take a little walk over here towards the flowers and see if there's anything else over here. Not much. Oh, actually, it looks like there are more horses over here. I feel like this is literally the most horses I've ever seen in the same place, ever. Oh wait, there's a villager right there too, which means there must be a village nearby. I don't really see anything in the distance here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go up this little mountain side here towards the lovely meadow, and hopefully we get a little bit of a better look of the area and we can maybe find this village to get ourselves started here. I am not seeing any villages. I am seeing a lot of lovely flowers though, which is really nice. Oh wait, do you guys see that? Alright, let's see what this place has to offer for us. There we go. I was gonna say some food, if not anything else. We'll also take these emeralds, and it can't help to have a few apples and saplings. Let's eat some bread, just because we're getting a little bit hungry here. Nothing in the flower house, but maybe something in this one. Oh, no chest. Maybe there is something up here we can work with. Oh, no chest. I guess we could borrow this bed though, instead of having to kill a sheep. I think that part of what makes Minecraft dull is that in the race to beat it or to complete whatever challenge you give yourself, you never give the game any chance to surprise you. Unfortunately for this village, despite its gorgeous location, the surprise is it not really having anything for me. So I'm gonna place my bed down in this lovely house right here and wait for that sun to go down so we can take a nap. I was hoping for some tools and whatnot from the village, but unfortunately there aren't any, so I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way by cutting down a tree or two and getting some stone. So I was gonna go ahead and use my trusty watering can, but then I spotted these hay bales, so I'm gonna grab some of those so that we have plenty of food before we head out for some more materials, and we will turn all of this into bread. I'm also hoping to get a backpack before we head off, so we do have to find a few cows because we're gonna need some leather, and that is a sheep. I did see some cows around here. Where are they? Oh, there's one. I'm so sorry. And it didn't even give me any leather. Okay, we have got all our leather, and now I'm on the lookout for some wild flax so that we can get some string in an easier way than having to find a bunch of spiders to kill, or finding a mine shaft or something for spider webs. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, that looks right. Let's grab a bunch of these, and then we're gonna have to plant them and use our trusty watering can to get the flax a little bit quicker. Because if I remember correctly, they are quite slow growing plants. So let's just borrow a couple spaces in the villager farm here. Let's do our watering cans, and then we can harvest our flax and hopefully make some string. All right, let's make our backpack. So first we're gonna need a chest to put right in the middle. Then we're gonna do our 4 pieces of leather, and then, oh, I forgot to make the string. There we go. Then 2 pieces of string either side, and we have a lovely backpack. Then let's just grab a couple of these delphiniums here and then make that into dye, and hopefully we can get ourselves a pink backpack. Oh, is that pink? Oh, it seems I need to put them like this, and now we have a pink backpack, which should look super cute with our outfit. And once again, it's time to take a little nap in one of these villager houses, which are super lovely, by the way, and this whole place is very nice, but I don't think this is where we'll be staying. I've definitely enjoyed having a slower start here, but I feel like there might be something cooler just a little further on. I set out to gather iron and coal, some of which for armor and tools. Then I gathered stone, clay, deep slate, and azalea leaves. Once that was done, I headed back above ground to gather spruce and dark oak. I crafted some flower boxes and then decided to gather some flowers to fill them with. For me, a huge part of why I got into Minecraft in the first place was so that I could play pretend. With these blocks in a completely open world like this, I could be anything and live however I wanted to. If I wanted to be a scary old woman who lived in the woods, I could. If I wanted to be a princess locked in a tower, I could. Knights, sailors, explorers, farmers, wizards, inventors, all of these become possible when the world is new. And today I think I should be an explorer who lives on the edge of a wild forest. I feel like that's pretty fitting for this video. And now we figured out what we want to be today, let's get this frame and foundation finished. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I think a big part of the key to enjoying this game again, especially if you're in a bit of a rut, is to just find the little things that feel like magic to you. Maybe for you, it's beating a boss you've never beaten before. Oh, no, it got me. Ow, 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 ow. That's not very nice. And all the planning and preparation with a satisfying payoff. But for me, I think one of those truly magical moments has to be when a house starts to look real, like an actual place that someone could live in and call home. As the walls come together, you can really start to see the shape of the house forming, and that's when I get so excited to jump into the extra details that just make it feel gorgeous and full of life. I also love how the same block, or any block really, can be used in so many different ways to create totally different vibes and final looks. And that is the beauty of Minecraft building, or, you know, Minecraft in general. I've used stone bricks and cobblestone for this house, which is arguably a couple of pretty boring blocks, but honestly, I've used it so many times before that I know it's the perfect tone and texture to create a lovely, cozy home, especially when paired with spruce planks. It is such a reliable combination that never lets me down. I do, however, have to give a shout out to the chipped mod as always though for these spruce plank variations. Being able to get multiple textures from one material is so handy, especially when block collection starts to feel a bit overwhelming. That said, it's definitely not essential to have. You can still create stunning, detailed builds with just the vanilla palette. The magic is all in how you use the blocks. So our walls are done, which means it's time to tackle the roof. And if you've been here before, you may know that me and roofs sometimes have a bit of beef. But I've done enough of them by now to almost enjoy the process. I like to tell myself that good things come from a bit of hard work, and that definitely rings true when it comes to building roofs. I mean, a house without a roof would 1, look kind of silly, and 2, feel incomplete and, dare I say, even a little lazy. Don't get me wrong, I love being a bit lazy, but we are fully committed to creating that good, cozy vibe here on the M channel, and if that means suffering through a little roof placement, then so be it, because it is always worth it in the end. And just to clarify, I say suffer lovingly. We're all about enjoying the game here, and I promise anytime I complain, it is totally in jest. Usually. It's all part of the fun though, a little dramatic roof ranting never hurt anyone, right? Anyways, that's the outline pretty much done, let's get this thing filled in. And look at that, that is the perfect base to start our story in. But of course we are not done yet. I talk about this a bit even in my themed videos, but there is so much story in Minecraft's details. There's so much more than just blocks and pixels. There's the villages, the archaeology, the nether, strongholds, caves, end cities, enchantments. All of these tell stories about the world. I don't want to talk about this one. I think learning how to see those details again make it a home and not just a house. I mean, just look at this build. It was so sterile and lifeless before we added the details, and now that we have, she feels so alive. And we are not even done yet. We still have some interior decoration to add, which if you've been here before, you may know that that is my favorite part of most builds. So let's start by showing off the upstairs, and obviously this is our bedroom. I kept it pretty simple, I would say, right? But obviously we have our little bed. I thought that this bench would look good here because otherwise I feel like the space is not quite full enough. Then we have a little study area with some lovely flowers that, you know, since we're explorers and all, we found on our explorations. And then over here we have loads of shelves to keep our trinkets and whatnot. These do double up as storage. And then over here we have a little sort of work area with our chipped mod crafting tables. And I tried to cover up the saw here with some books to make it look a little less scary, and I think I succeeded. And now for the downstairs. How cute is this? I have a little built-in bookshelf situation under the stairs. We have a cute little kitchen and we have this lovely living room. I used some of the flower boxes up here to look like curtain rails, and of course we have this really cool globe that I found in the village. And with that we have a little time to relax by the fire before we head out for some more materials. I roamed around collecting spruce and dirt. While I was doing that, I kept my eye out for wheat seeds. After that, I headed back underground for more stone, iron, and coal. As I ventured through the caves, I came across diamonds, which I turned into a pickaxe, axe, and a helmet and leggings. Even basic survival tasks can be fun and, in a way, refreshing. Part of why we get bored is that we are always looking forward to what's next and not taking a moment to pause and enjoy what we are doing now. Just imagine how different it would feel to enjoy the process and not just the destination. After spending so much time out in the wilderness, running around for materials, it's actually really nice to just slow down and build a little farm. I'm definitely excited to actually have some more food and not die of starvation, but it's certainly nice to chill out and enjoy the slower paced moments. I'd say it's a different kind of progress, just watching the land change, rounding up some animals, and feeling like you're really settling into your home. We spend so much time in-game and in life, honestly, rushing toward the next big thing. And I think it's easy to forget that the in-between moments, like tilling the soil and planting seeds, can be just as meaningful. I feel like I accidentally made tilling soil and planting seeds a metaphor for life in general there, but it is true. Okay, that is our little farm finished. Now let's go find some animals to put in the pens. Oh, there's a little pig here, but unfortunately I don't have any carrots to take you with me. I'm so sorry. Obviously I only have wheat and wheat seeds, so I'm hoping to find some cows at least, and maybe some chickens. Oh, a cow. Let's see if we can grab this. Oh, there's another one. Let's grab these two cows. Come with me. Millie, no! Oh my goodness, that was close. Millie, please try not to kill anything. I feel like a lot of the smaller built-in quests in the game are often overlooked, mostly because, let's be honest, the loot is usually not fantastic, but doing them makes the world feel so much more lived in and adventurous. It's not just about the reward, it's about the little stories that come with it, the unexpected detours, and whatever else this game may throw at you. I feel like if you ignore these ready-to-go adventures, you're honestly missing out on some potentially fun and chaotic moments that just make Minecraft what it is. So with that in mind, we are officially on the hunt for a shipwreck. Let's see what kind of trouble treasure we can find. And that looks like a shipwreck to me. Let's get down there and see if there is a treasure map, because it's been a long time since I've done that. Sorry, I've just noticed Millie swimming behind me. She is crazy. And for the moment of truth, there is a buried treasure map. Okay, perfect. Millie, pack your bags. We are going on an adventure. Okay, so we are back on land. The sun is coming up, so that must be east, which makes this north. And I think we need to go east, southeast? Southeast, I think. This is southeast, right? I don't know, but oh, yeah, there we go. Look, our little dot is moving. So I think that means we're sort of going in the right direction. My sense of direction in real life and in Minecraft is pretty poor though, so we're quite likely to get lost, but that's kind of the fun of it. Oh, there we go. I completely forgot that you could offhand the map. Doesn't really help that it's swinging side to side though. Okay, that should be fixed now. If we keep going this way, maybe our little dot will start moving down the map a bit and we'll be getting a little closer to that X. Okay, we have to cross this water and it looks like Millie is taking a nap. At least I think that's Millie, and I hope that's Millie and that she's been following me. Oh, nope, not taking a nap, just not paying attention to me. She'll catch up though. Okay, let's center ourselves on the top of this map again. That's probably about good. Let's get in our boat and just keep traveling this way. Oh, that's evil. You can't boat and look at your map at the same time. I guess because you need both hands to row. How are we looking though? Oh, a bit of the map is loading in. Okay, we're definitely going the right way. I feel like maybe if we just boat straight this way, we should get there, right? That should just be it. Maybe it's in this little tower of sand right here. I feel like this is actually the first time I've ever looked at the treasure map and known exactly what I was doing. It's like I just gained some knowledge as I was talking about it. Which is funny because I could have just Googled the information that I needed, but it just came to me. I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, we're running around, That is X marks the spot, and I guess we just start digging around this area. Oh, that was a bit scary. That does kind of help us out a little bit though, because it shows that there is no chest. Oh wait, is it there? No. Where is it? There has to be a trick to actually finding the chest, right? I'm starting to believe that there is no treasure here. What is going on? Maybe I should check over in this bit because that is where the X is. I feel like I'm definitely being pranked right now, but at least the sunset is lovely. I'm just gonna keep digging. There's no way it's all the way out here. Oh, there it is. And what do we have? Oh, you know what? A couple diamonds. I will take that. We'll take the iron. We'll take the emeralds. We'll just take everything. Oh, and we're dying. I genuinely thought I was getting pranked there for a second, but we actually got some good loot in the end. It's always great to have a Heart of the Sea tucked away, especially if you're planning any underwater mega builds like I've done in the past. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing just sat out here in the middle of the ocean and not on the land, I'm just waiting for morning, honestly. I don't have anything on me to sleep and make it morning, so this is probably the safest option because I don't think this guy here can get to me whilst I'm in the boat. Okay, finally the sun is coming up. It looks gorgeous and we can go home. Some might say it's a waste of time to look for and tame a horse, but honestly that sounds like a lot of fun right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. It would be great if I could remember where I was right at the start though, because I remember there being a lot of horses around and there doesn't seem to be many around here. Oh! Never mind. Wait, are we back here? No, wait, we can't be back here because there's a cherry grove right here, which is not where we started out. But there are a lot of horses here, so I'm not complaining. Oh, village, 800 blocks. Cool, good to know. Okay, so we've obviously found some horses, but I actually don't have a saddle. So we're gonna have to go on the hunt for a mine shaft or a dungeon or somewhere we can get a saddle. Oh, wait. Villages? Do villages have saddles? Surely one of these has a saddle in, right? Nope, not even a chest. And again, no chest. Anything in here? Nope. Man, we are really out of luck with this village. No saddles here, so you know what that means. Time to hunt for a saddle down here. I would usually say much to my dismay, but this does add a little bit of adventure. Oh! Let's see what we've got. Okay, no saddle here, but we will take the bread and we will take... Ooh, a sharpness 5 book. Nice. All right, we have the next chest. Please be a saddle in here. Okay, no saddle. Okay, there is a dungeon down there, which I think is going to be our best bet, but we do have to deal with potentially a lot of skeletons when we get down there. Maybe we can be quick about it. Okay, wait, no. Let me deal with the skeleton first, because otherwise that could be deadly. That's done. Let's kill this. Oh, that was easy. And please keep your fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, a saddle, and we'll take the bread and I guess the string and the flax seeds too. Okay, perfect. Let's go get ourselves a horse. Problem is I've kind of lost my bearings, so I guess we're just gonna have to hope to come across a few horses along here if we can't find our original spot. Let me maybe get up here and then we can do a little zoom. What have we got here? We've got sheep. Any horses? Horse? Nope, that's just a shadow. Oh, is that... It is! Okay, I see a couple horses. Which one do we want? I kind of really love cow print, so I think I'm gonna go for the black and white one. Now, for the silliest game mechanic in Minecraft, I will sit on this horse's back and wait for it to stop kicking me off and decide it likes me. It just seems like this is not how to tame a horse in real life, but honestly, I have no idea. This one really doesn't seem to like me very much, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Let's put a saddle on him and we are good to go. It's easy to forget how fun it is to engage with the world, even if it isn't the most efficient thing in the world. Come on, buddy, let's go home. Unfortunately, I don't have a lead to make a hitching post, so you're gonna have to stay with the cows here, buddy. Okay, in the process of trying to get this guy in here, I have accidentally let my cows out. So let me just grab some wheat. Where have they gone? This is really not the time to be messing around, guys. Okay, they're back in. Please stay in. Let me grab you. Please get into safety. Let's close that gate, replace that, and let's get to bed before anything scary gets us. So while I was on my way back from the shipwreck adventure, I did see an outline of a pillager outpost, and I definitely think that I want to do that. Besides, having an LA buddy for the next thing that I've been wanting to try might not be the worst idea. The outpost is definitely in this direction. We saw it right there in the distance, but I'm really hoping there's not too much to deal with there. Is there anyone that I need to deal with? Oh, I hear the little LA. Where is it? It's right there. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay. Oh, okay. I hear someone scary nearby. Where are they? Ah, there they are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I did not expect him to be stood right there. Oh, I should have definitely got what are those things called? A shield. I should have definitely brought a shield with me. Okay, wait, I've got this. I feel like you just have to, like, you know, be committed with this. There you go. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of this guy. Easy peasy. And you. Are we done? Ah, no, we're not. Please, please, leave me alone. I mean, my method of just committing is pretty good, actually. Probably somewhat down to actually having a little bit of diamond armor for a change, though. We good? I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna let this iron golem out because that feels so rude that he's stuck in there. Oh, and of course, there's another one. I'm trying to free your prisoners here, sir. Okay, that was a pretty good move. This guy is just clearing them for me at this point. Okay, it's been a little while and no more have spawned, so I think we're good here. Let's get these guys out of here. Oh, so cute. Here you go, little guy. You can come with me, or at least one of you can. I hear you like to pick things up. And it would be nice if you did. Oh, I think I actually have to, like, give it the item. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then if any of these drop on the floor, it'll come by and just pick everything up and give them back to me. How adorable is that? I went for a little hike, collecting more wood along the way. Then I headed underground to gather stone, deep slate, and azaleas. I then started mining properly, picking up as many ores as I could, but my focus was more on diamonds. I then taught myself how to craft a brush before heading to face the world. So this has always felt like a useless achievement to me, and honestly, I've never really given it a chance. But I feel like every little kid wanted to be an archaeologist, at least at some point, even if just a tiny bit. At least I did anyway. So today, let's indulge in that, and I honestly have never really done this before, so I'm wondering if I just go ahead and, like, do this to the sandstone, or does it need to be the sand? I have no idea. Maybe these pieces of sand? Let's give it a go. I really should have looked this up before I tried it. Okay, quick Google. We're looking for suspicious sand. So maybe we could just get rid of this sand here and we'll find some suspicious looking sand. I'm gonna presume we'll know what it looks like when we find it. Is this a staircase? What the heck? Okay, weird. See, this is the beauty of Minecraft. I have no idea what I'm doing right now and I've never seen this before in my life. And I've been playing this game for almost 10 years. I'm not seeing any of the suspicious sand noted though, so what is going on here? Wait, that's suspicious sand, isn't it? That looks slightly different. Okay, let's give that a little bit of a brush. Oh my gosh, there's something in it. Oh, that was really cool. What was in it though is the question. Okay, it's a pottery shard, which we can obviously turn into something else. I'm gonna assume a nice bit of pot. Okay, why did that make a noise? That made me sad. Okay, there's some suspicious sand here. Oh my gosh, that was actually exciting. Why have I never done this before? Oh, that one didn't give me anything though. Oh, no, it did. It gave me the skull pottery shard. That is... Why does it say shard? I said shard originally, but that does not say shard. Also, it looks so weird having such a clean inventory because everything is in my backpack. Okay, I guess we should get back down here though and just keep digging and hopefully we get some more of that suspicious looking sand. There's another piece. Oh my gosh, this is so... Oh, it was so exciting. Okay, so we know... Oh, there's another piece. Oh my gosh, what is it gonna give us? some gunpowder. Okay, brilliant. Not quite what we're looking for here. In fact, we're not looking for anything in particular. We're just here to have fun, and I need to stop doing that. Are we running out of suspiciousness here? I think we might be. And I think this is just gonna be all sandstone. So maybe let's get back up here and maybe we could try looking around elsewhere. I mean, there's sand here. Maybe some of this is suspicious. Okay, that looks like it's coming from outside. But hey, we still might find something good. Or maybe not. So I've had a really good look around, like literally everywhere around here. I'm not entirely sure where I'm meant to find it. I just know it's in and around these temples. I couldn't find any more though, but we did manage to grab a couple pottery shards, and more importantly, we got to have a brand new experience in the game. It just goes to show, avoiding certain achievements because you think they're a waste of time isn't always the best idea. And who knows, you might end up having a really nice time discovering something cool that you've never done before. Just like me. And now we're back home, I will say we have accumulated a lot of junk by this point, but I am not getting rid of any of it. So let's get ourselves a little storage area sorted once I empty my pockets into our house. Obviously, we have a lot of storage in the house already, but it doesn't hurt to have a dedicated space so that we can organize our items a little better and not clutter up the house. I feel like this is coming together really, really well. I am very pleased with how far I've got. But of course, we can't leave this storage area without a roof because I went on a whole tangent earlier about how it's lazy to not have a roof and how weird it would look and blah, 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 blah. So obviously we are gonna have to add a roof. Luckily, this one is much simpler and we should be able to get it done in no time. Not that we're in a rush or anything, it's just that once the roof is done, we can get started on the details. And now it's time to add all of the charm, character, and delight that we can muster to this little storage hut. So I'm just adding a few details here with the slabs and the trapdoors all around the windows, and then adding in a couple fences around the bottom. As you can see, just adding those details alone are already making it look way better. For some finishing touches, I'm going to go in with a crafting table here, a barrel right here, and then let's add in some lighting, and one of my favorite details maybe, let's add in a bunch of leaves around the bottom. I just feel like adding leaves to any build just makes it look way, way better and just, I don't know, more cozy, I guess. Okay, that is the exterior details done. As you can see, it's super simple, but super duper cute. Now let's get inside and add those interiors. I want this place to kind of give like disorganized, chaotic shed kind of vibe. So I'm just gonna add in pretty much chests everywhere that I possibly can. And we've got our carpenter's table, but I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and put our botanist workbench here just because it's a little bit prettier. Then let's go ahead and add in double chests all along the walls here, and make sure to add the single ones either side of the window. Then we can add in our carpenter's table this side and our mason table this side. I feel like it already has that chaotic vibe going on, but I still have a lot of chests, so I'm gonna put a double chest along the top here. Then we'll make that a single one, and then we'll do the same on this side. Oh, okay, or not. And then can we get away with that, or does that look a bit weird? I feel like that looks a little bit weird. I think to fill this corner over here, we should do a pot right here and then a couple of leaves, or maybe just the one actually. We've got a couple lanterns left over, so let's just hang, oh, a couple of those. I guess we'll just do one right in the middle here. And then maybe we've not really got any wall to put another lantern on, so maybe just right here in the entrance. Oh, you know what? You can't even open these because they're blocked by the block above it. So let's just make those singles. And then we could actually hang some of these hanging pots from there because that'll look really, really cute. Let's also add a hanging... Oh, I can't do that there. Okay. Let me just do that and then we'll hang one from there. Then we've got these pots and these pots, which we'll just sort of dot around, and then hopefully it looks like a little potting shed, but also a very good storage area. Let's add in some of these here, some of them, some of these. We'll do one of them. Then we'll just mix these up. like that, and then one more there. Okay, that is looking pretty cute. We definitely just need a bit more lighting in here though. Okay, there we go. I switched out the oil lanterns for the normal lanterns because they're just a little bit brighter, and I added in some furnaces on the floor here so that we have absolutely everything we could possibly need in this one storage shed. And now that's all done, let's head to bed so we can head out tomorrow to get some stuff to fill our brand new storage shed. I topped off my iron and coal, stumbling across an ancient city where I carefully managed to find a diamond hoe. Having had quite enough of the underground, I headed up collecting stone and gravel along the way. I then gathered spruce and dirt before setting my sights on vegetables, cabbage, onions, and tomatoes specifically. Then I repaired a ruined portal I had seen and began my quest for smithing templates. Once that was all done, I returned home. One of my absolute favorite parts of this game is the immersion of it all, and for me, mods are a great way to enhance that. There are all sorts of mods that overhaul different parts of the game, be it magic, combat, farming, exploring, or even the dimensions the game has. But I absolutely love mods like Farmer's Delight and Ocean's Delight because they just make the game so much cozier. And there are even mods that let you grow tea components, and if you haven't noticed, I am a British woman and I absolutely love a cup of tea. Although one time I did miss the tea time alarm and I got fined £200, which was insane. Anyways, now that our little bits of farmland are done, let's just fill in the floor with some coarse dirt. Okay, looking very muddy right now, or dirty, I guess I should say, but that makes it sound like it's like not clean, but I just mean there is a lot of dirt going on. So let's frame all of these farmlands with some trapdoors. Just as I said before, farming is one of my favorite parts of the game, and it's always nice to return home, slow down, chill out, and just do a little bit of farming after gallivanting around the rest of the world. Okay, so our land is tilled and our stone blocks have been created. Oh my goodness, I'm having a tough time right now. Basically, I'm just adding some extra stone details around the edge of the farm just to make it feel a little bit more intentional, I guess. Why am I struggling so hard to talk right now? Anyways, that is our little stone border done. Let's finally get these crops planted. I cannot wait to see these all grown in. And to be honest, I won't have to wait that long because I do have my trusty watering can to make sure everything is fully grown in by the end of the day. Just look at this thing. It really is just the greatest thing that I've ever experienced in a mod. That's really not true, but it is super, super handy. Anyway, instead of carrying on with that right now, I should probably get our tomatoes planted. And there are all of our lovely Farmer's Delight crops grown in. The only thing really left to do here is to add in some nice lighting. So let's go up 1, 2, 3, add in a campfire, put that out, then add in a trapdoor. Oh, we're gonna have to move out the way for that. Perfect, and then hang an oil lantern. Super cute, super simple. That should be my catchphrase at this point. I feel like I say that all the time about pretty much everything that I'm building because most of the things I build are super cute and super simple. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to put out the campfire. And there we have it, an absolutely stunning Farmer's Delight farm. The little tiny wheat farm we have is obviously very cute, but it really does not compare to this. But to be honest, you don't need Farmer's Delight stuff to have a cute farm. I could have very easily put the wheat and potatoes and whatnot in there and it still would have looked just as good. And of course, I love me a good old functional kitchen to go along with my Farmer's Delight crops. So let's play House Renovator and make our kitchen more functional and then get to cooking. Okay, now we can get to putting our new stuff in there. I am going to keep pretty much the same layout, but I'm just switching up a bunch of the blocks so that we can use a lot of our Farmer's Delight stuff a lot more functionally. So in the corners here, we can go ahead and just do normal brick counters. Then we have our brick sink. And then we just need to bring the counters right here and around here. Oh, and I should probably take out this one here so that we can place our brick oven in that spot. Okay, we're looking good. Let's add in some wall cabinets all the way along the top. Well, for it to look like a kitchen. And then I have these wall displays, which I feel like will just fit the vibe really nicely. I think we can go ahead and add our pots back in. So let's do that. Let's add in our ferns. Let's add a cooking pot to our stove here and then add in our little canvas rug that we had. Then, even though we don't have much counter space, we're going to put down our chopping board and we have our knife right here ready to do some cooking. I do a lot of cooking in real life, so I'm always want to try a good old-fashioned cooking simulator in different games. If there are options to cook, brew potions, or otherwise combine things methodically, I am there for it. So the first thing I'm going to attempt to cook here is a beef burger. So we've got our onions, our cabbages, and our tomatoes. We already have some bread, which means one of you guys has got to go. Not you, sorry. One of you guys. So I'm just going to grab myself some wheat. Let's plant these seeds back in. Let's make sure these guys are bred. And it looks like those are the two that are leaving us today. So let's grab you. And grab you. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad when they run away like that. But now we have some raw beef that we can put down onto our chopping board to hopefully make some minced meat. I actually think what I'm going to need to do here is move my cooking pot over to here, and then we can place our beef down on here, give it a little slice. Oh my gosh, how exciting is that? Oh, that's so nice. And then we should be able to place these beef patties just straight here onto the stove. How nice is that? And they should just pop up when they're ready. It would be a really cool feature if they sort of burn if you didn't take them off, but I feel like that's probably a bit too much for Minecraft. Oh, and look at that. Those are done. Okay, I just realized I actually don't have anywhere to craft up our recipes here, so I'm just going to take out this here and replace it with a crafting table. It's hardly noticeable, so it's fine. And then we can go in here, add in our bread, then our tomatoes, our cabbage, our onion. Oh, and our patty. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Oh my gosh, look, we have a hamburger. How cool is that? I wish I was hungry right now so that I could eat it. So I feel like we should turn all of the other burgers into burgers, but I don't know. Okay, I had a few carrots and potatoes lying around, and we should be able to make some kind of beef stew. Okay, there we go. So let's do our bowl in here. Oh wait, maybe we can't because we already cooked the beef. Oh, that might be a rookie mistake here though. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, that's so sad. Well, it's not that sad because we can just make a bunch of burgers, but that is still a little tiny bit sad. Okay, I'm just gonna run across to our storage area here and put on our potatoes to cook, and then I'm gonna head out right now for some chickens, as long as Millie hasn't eaten them all. So the idea here is if we can find some chickens. What are you guys doing out so early? Ah! Well, that is another beauty of Minecraft. Sometimes that does happen. At least after that blast, I'm a little bit hungry, which means we can eat our hamburger. And oh, there is a chicken right there, but are there any eggs? No? Okay, I might have to take them back to my little farm, and hopefully they'll start laying some eggs over there. Come with me. Okay, welcome to the farm. If you guys could make a little chicken and maybe a few eggs, that would be great. Oh, there we go. Okay, our first egg. Now I just need to take one of these chickens. Oops. Thank you. Now let's head back to our oven to try and make a whole roast chicken. So you may be wondering which one of these do we put our roast chicken in? And the answer is neither of them, because we're gonna build our roast chicken in the normal crafting table. So we need a bread in this corner. We're gonna do our egg. We need an onion. We need a couple carrots, and we need our roasted potatoes. Oh, and of course our chicken. Oh, I need to cook the chicken first. That would probably be a really good idea. We don't want salmonella over here. I feel like because I'm always in sort of a rush because I'm doing some sort of challenge. Ooh, what is that? A sandwich. Okay, cute. But anyways, what I was saying was because I'm always in a rush doing a challenge or something, I never really get the chance to cook anything else than bread in Minecraft, basically, because there just is not enough time, and oh my goodness. So we have our roast chicken. I think we can place it down, and oh my goodness, how delicious does that look? All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, that looks so good in the little picture. How can I put this down? No, okay. Well, I guess it's not quite the same as what's on the counter right here when it's in the bowl. Oh my gosh, it takes away from it. Oh, that is actually really, really cool. I'm not entirely sure what I can cook in this brick oven because it's not giving me any options here. Oh, okay, this is what we're cooking. Okay, so what do we need for this? Oh, we don't have any of that. But we've still managed to cook a couple of delicious things right here, and I cannot wait to eat them. I headed out for more wood, spruce and oak before braving the underground for iron, coal, and azalea leaves. I made sure to grab some obsidian and repaired another ruined portal before venturing inside in search of both the last couple smithing templates I needed and some netherite ingots. So while I was out gathering the things I needed for the Farmer's Delight farm, I spotted this village nestled away here. And I would like to extend the pathway out just to make it look more like villagers are coming and going, and to make it more accessible because it's, like I said, pretty hidden back here. And B, I want to meet our neighbors. I'm hoping these neighbors like me though, because I am gonna have to take a little nap in one of their beds. Hello, excuse me. Do you mind if I just take a little nap here so I can make this village a little bit safer? Your thoughts? Oh, thank you. You're so kind. So before we get to work on this path, I should probably run around and just introduce myself, see who's about and who's interested in saying hello. Although it looks like everyone is already up and out of their beds. These are early risers. Hello, sir. Not very friendly. I don't know why, but I've just realized that I lost my allay, like, ages ago. I have no idea where she's gone. I have used them before, and I find that they do kind of get a little bit lost when you get far away from them, so honestly, I'm literally coming to this village to upgrade it a little bit, and these guys just really don't care. Maybe the child will care? Oh, I just shut the door right in my face. I can't believe it. I don't remember them being that tiny. What the heck? Anyways, let's get this dirt path extended out. I always feel so bad for villagers with no iron golems because they have no one else to protect them. So I think we can help them out a little bit and give them some much needed protection in the form of a nice sturdy wall. Because unfortunately, I can't stay here forever to fight off all of the scary things that come creeping in at night, so a wall should keep them a little bit safer. And give me some peace of mind knowing that the village won't be wiped out the second I turn my back. It's always fun to do tasks just for yourself, but I think one of the best ways to really become immersed in the game is by having a little bit of empathy for the NPCs. The ones that aren't trying to kill you anyway. Even though helping them is technically unnecessary, doing something for them like building a wall or fixing up their village really helps make the world feel more alive and gives your gameplay a little bit more heart. It's so easy to focus on what your player is up to, but having a little extra love for the game and the tiny digital lives in it just makes the whole experience feel way more meaningful and magical. So I'm pretty much there with the walls other than adding in these little extra fence details on the top, and I'm kind of concerned because it's really hard to circle the entire thing, especially with these big mountains either side, or at least I guess they're not really mountains, they're more like hills, but still my point stands. Scary things are still going to be able to get in here, so I think our next port of call will probably be to light this place up a little bit better than it already is, to try and just to stop a couple of the scary things spawning inside of the walls. Alternatively, I could just probably try and spawn in Iron Golem, but then where's the fun in that? Okay, I think the walls are pretty much done. I'm just going to place down some of these leaves just to give the entrance a little bit more cuteness. I'm also going to add in a bunch of these oil lanterns just to make sure there's a little bit of lighting outside of this place too. Okay, we're looking pretty good, but it is definitely still a little bit dark in some of these places. So let's get down here and maybe add in some torches. Wait, oh my goodness, there's another little house down here. How do I get down safely? Maybe I need to make some stairs so that these villagers can actually get out of this hole too. This is a really interesting spawn actually. Okay, I made the stairs and it's definitely a little bit scarier under here than it is out on the top. So let's just get rid of these guys. So the villagers can easily get up to this bit, so I think I'm just gonna wing it here and make a little double staircase and hope that I've lined this up properly. Okay, so I didn't quite line it up properly, but oh my gosh, that was a jump scare. But we should be absolutely fine here. If the cow could just give me a second, it'll be able to get out of the hole easily. Okay, now the villagers can freely move up and down these stairs and get away from anything scary that's down in this hole. And now I'm just gonna run around and add in a couple torches in some of these darker spots, and hopefully that keeps everyone here safe without an iron golem around. I would usually do some fancier lighting than this, but I feel like the village already has technically fancy lighting, and I also don't have many materials with me for that kind of building, so we're just gonna place these torches where we can, and hopefully it doesn't look too messy. Okay, that is definitely looking a lot better, and I've attracted quite the crowd. I would go and take a nap down here, but I really don't want to lead them into the village, so we'll just run around this side and then go and take a nap, and then it should be safe to head on home. I think one of my least favorite parts about playing Minecraft the way it was intended, like actually progressing towards the end, is dealing with the Eyes of Ender. Not only do we have to face the tragic theories about Endermen that might have once been people, by the way, but we also have to take on blazes, which really isn't my strong suit. I'm definitely a cozy builder before anything else in this game. Sure, I'll dabble in the occasional UHC match, but that doesn't mean I'm even remotely good at PvP. I just enjoy playing quick little games with friends and screaming when things go wrong. And yes, that is right, I do have friends, despite spending most of my Minecraft time wandering alone, decorating forests, and hand placing leaves for hours on end. Although I will say, while I'm not good at PvP, I am pretty good at surviving, which is obviously super helpful for these videos, and I hear the blaze, but I don't see them, which is not really my favorite thing ever. Are they above me? Where is that coming from? I guess they'll find me before I find them. Ah, there it is! Oh my gosh, it was right there the whole time. I guess by good at surviving, I really meant good at running away. See, the way I usually deal with this is to just break the spawner, like if they're a problem for me, but obviously that can't be the case here because we actually need to be able to kill them. Are they around this corner? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, why does it seem to not really care about me? Oh, no, it got me, 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 it got me. Ah! Just commit, just commit, just commit. It doesn't help that it's right by the lava either, because I only really have one direction to run. One direction mentioned? Alright, a millionth time lucky. I feel like I just have to commit, right? I have fairly decent armor if I just do this and just really commit. Okay, did that even give me a blaze rod? I actually don't think it did. And by this point, you may be able to understand why this is my least favorite part. Not only is it difficult, it's also frustrating and scary. Oh, there we go. We got one, we got one. Ow, 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 ow. That was my own fault. That was my own fault. All right, going back in, and this guy is getting scarily close to me. This is not the time. Why are you giving me so much grace? I really appreciate it, but like, what is going on right now? Usually they would chase me. Okay, this seems like the easiest blaze situation I've ever been in. Is it because of the lava? Have I just been super lucky here? Or are these just not as damaging as I thought? Okay, why are they not dropping anything? I guess if... Ow! 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 That's not very nice. Ah! Okay, okay, okay. Eat, 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 eat. Okay, one has gotten out of its apparent cage. Oh, this is not the time. This is not the time. This is not the time. Am I just being dramatic, or is this actually scary? I don't know. Do you guys enjoy this kind of stuff? I can't say I don't enjoy it, but it is definitely a lot less relaxing than just building. Oh no. I think that did have a blaze rod, but it's no longer with us. Okay, let's get around this corner and maybe there's another one we can work with here. No? If I just stand here, will one come out? I hope so. There's definitely a safer way to do this. Eventually, I gathered enough blaze rods to move on to collecting enough netherite to upgrade my armor later. I finished off gathering everything I needed for Eyes of Ender before heading back to the overworld. There, I crafted the rest of my diamond pieces and smithed my armor. I spent some time stocking up on burgers in the kitchen before trading in the village for some arrows and a bow. I feel like this is rather exciting, packing up for something I've only actually done a couple of times before and usually avoid with every ounce of my being. But this time I've taken my time, I've gathered my armor, and I'm fully prepared for the fight ahead. I'm pretty sure you guys have never seen me in netherite armor, like, at all, let alone the full outfit. So you know it is pretty serious right now. But if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am on the hunt for a mule. I know we already have a horse, but you can't attach chests to a horse, and it would be nice to be able to bring some stuff with me. Oh my goodness, calm down, come back. What are you doing? Okay, we're friends now. Now, onto our journey of finding the stronghold. Okay, I think we're in a good open spot, so let's throw up our first eye. And where the heck did that go? I guess it went this way. Oh, it did, and it didn't break, so that is great news. Okay, I'm wondering if I can throw the eyes whilst I'm on the horse. Okay, I can. And it looks like we're still going the right way, and it didn't break, so that is great news again. Oh my goodness. I feel like at this point I may have strayed slightly. Yep, and it looks like we need to go this way, and it didn't break again. I am the luckiest person ever. Oh, but where did it go? Oh, there it is. I think what we're hoping for here is a little bit of a change in direction, and it looks like we have one. And we got the eye back. That is incredible. Ooh. That is a little bit scary. But anyways, let's get back on our mule and head this way. As I said before, I've only done this a couple times, and pretty much every time I have to Google how to do it. This is not something that's usually on my list of things to do. But this journey is all about enjoying the game, and to be honest, I'm quite enjoying traveling on my mule at least. Let's just do a little eye check. Okay, it's going that way now instead of sideways. Oh, and it broke. I feel like that was maybe the 6th or 7th time we threw it up in the air, so I feel like that was pretty lucky that it only just broke. Okay, our eyes are telling us to go this way, which means this might be the end of the road for our journey here, Mr. Mule. Let's just grab an eye, and I think we're gonna have to cage him in, because otherwise I think he might run away with all of our stuff. All right, let's just build a little fence around this guy. Lovely. And then let's get in our boat and go over to this island, which looks like a very fitting area for the stronghold to be. If this is the stronghold area, that would be crazy. What a view. Okay, I'm gonna stand right about here, and we're gonna see where that goes. It goes into the middle, and that would be such an awesome place for the stronghold to be below. Okay, at this point, I am literally almost at the peak of this thing, and it looks like it may be underneath this area here. If you could leave me alone, that'd be great. I am on the edge of something amazing right now. Okay, I'm standing where that eye went. And it's going back this way, which makes me think that this is the sort of area it's in. But I would like to get that eye back, just in case. Okay, I got it back. I'm going to throw this up one more time. And I cannot see it. Where did that go? Okay, it's getting a little bit spooky here. So I think I'm going to trust my instincts and actually just dig down round about here. I'm so certain it has to be here the way that that eye is acting. I say as if I'm really well versed in this situation. Since we are quite close to the end here in game, and I guess with this journey, I am going to take this a little bit slowly and actually dig down carefully. Usually I would just dig straight down and risk it all, but I feel like that's probably not the move here. Although I could do it this way, which is like the safer way of digging straight down. Just gonna keep staircasing down, and I'm just hoping to see some of those stone bricks. Okay, you know what? I'm just digging straight down. Hopefully I don't fall out into the biggest cave I've ever seen. Ooh, what? Okay, we're definitely into the deeper parts of the world here now. Okay, I'm hearing a zombie, which is a good sign that at least a cave is coming up and we're not just stuck in this big strip mine. Does this count as a strip mine? Oh, no way. Oh my gosh, no way. No way, no way. I knew it. I knew I should have trusted my instinct. Well, and I did. I would have been upset if I didn't though. Okay, now I just need to find my way through this place. Gosh, finding the stronghold is one thing, but finding the actual portal is another. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Okay, it looks like there's something through here. Oh, we are at the library. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna break that. Okay, we managed to get a sharpness 3 book from the library there, which might help us out with the dragon a little bit. This might be the first time ever that someone's ever been in the stronghold eating hamburgers. What's through here? Oh my gosh, guys, we found it. Ah, and we found those things too. Oh, I forgot about those. I mean, like, I didn't forget, but I forgot in that moment as I was running up to the spawner. Let me place one of these. Oh, did the other ones just fall into the lava? That was kind of lucky. I am gonna break this now, though, that we're safe. What a journey. I think remembering this one thing about the game can really make it so you don't lose interest. The point of Minecraft is that it is timeless. You can do anything, go anywhere, and become anyone. You can live 1,000 lives in this game just like you can with books, movies, and TV. It's a game, and it is a good one, but it only really works if you stop digging your feet in all the time and let it be what it is. An adventure. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the other side. In an endless list of achievements, challenges, and to-do lists, it's easy to forget how beautiful this game can be. It's no surprise that this game has dominated the internet for as long as it has, because at its core, it is just a lovely thing to experience. Anyway, my name is Em, this is Millie, and you have all been amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!